folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks. And today's video is: can you make an impact as a lower tier tank, bottom tier tank? Answer is depends. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but most of the time, if you have a good tank that's well set up, you have top gun, all the top equipment, and good crew, there is a chance you can make a big impact. You can even impact an outcome of the game. So I would say don't just give up right away. There are sometimes players who feel discouraged when they are bottom tier and they say, oh, I'm bottom tier again, does not make sense or does not matter, I'm just gonna go drown myself. I would say still try it. Why not? And if you are in a stock tank, you don't have gun, you don't have anything, you don't have good crew, then yeah, it feels like you are just a food for top tiers sometimes, so it could feel a little bit discouraging. But I will show you a good impact in this game, and we are playing Udes 14.5 here. Which I have set up pretty nicely. I have a good crew, I have some equipment, standard equipment, nothing crazy, and as always we only use standard ammunition, and even with 217mm of penetration you can still do some damage. And this gun is pretty good. 217 for a standard round is pretty good for tier 8. And the key for this gun is it has a high shell velocity. It has 1385, which is pretty fast. Reload is 10.13, which is not good. But here you just have to play supportive role. You just don't have to push up front and drive the game, and you don't have to be very aggressive initially. So what I'm doing here is supporting this VZ55. And this VZ55 has a 2 shell auto loader, so once he shoots twice, that guy has I believe 19 seconds reload or something. I don't have it, I'm not sure exactly. So I always go up here when I am in a medium tank most of the time, and this tank does not have armor. It's very paper, so enemies can penetrate you anywhere, even in turret. But it has a good gun depression because of the hydraulic suspension, and it has a very good camo net. So if you are new to this game, how tall is the tank or how short is the tank affects camouflage. So this is a low profile tank, and low profile tanks have better camouflage, and this tank has a good camouflage. So I was just covering this VZ55, thinking that when he shoots twice and reloads to 19 seconds or something, if enemy pushed him at that time, I wanted to just provide some coverage, not much, but at least when enemies see there is someone back there taking a shot, they won't be that aggressive and to push him and kill him. And VZ55 is the key here. If he dies here, I die, we die, and this side is lost. So here I just go up here and just see if I can just provide some shots, and I was able to take out the TD. I was just being careful not to take, and I'm just aiming for this STRV that was here. I want to take a shot because that tank is very dangerous, and I'm just observing the situation, see how I can use my gun. Like, that's the only thing I can use here, and I have very good view range, so that's the key, and we will see that later. And here I already saw that the other side was losing, so I'm already considering going back. And I saw this guy was spotted, I'm like, I really want to take this guy out. So aiming fully, putting a shot, and I'm like, please finish him up, because once he disappears, He's at the back in those trees. It's very hard to spot him. And we lost the other side, and now I'm like, I have to help our base. We are losing, and I just come to this position because I have a good view range. I have a good command, so I want to use my view range at this point. And this guy, I want to take him out, and I know this area will push, and I'm just using this house to hide from those. And they have ELC, which is very, very dangerous. ELCs can decide games because once they sit in a bush somewhere, very hard to find them. So I'm just being careful and trying to provide crossfire now. So when they cross here, I will be able to shot at their back, sides. I will have their sides. While STRV will shoot and spot them from front, I should have their sides if they push and cross here. And I also am trying to provide some vision in the center area here because I have a very good view range, as you can see. And I have not done much, but this is very important. So now this Skoda T56 made a push in the middle. He's out in the open, was able to put one shot into him. Then I get a very nasty shot from the 50 TP, and artillery shoots too. So we are still losing, but I'm not giving up yet. I just need to make sure this Skoda T56 is finished. And there you go, you'll see, and I'm trying to just use these houses and the left house to as a coverage from artillery, as you can see. And then we have the 16 towards the tier 9, very powerful tank. It helps me out. And we are still in the game. This is not lost. We still have Easy 55, and they have a Minotauro, which is a dangerous tank, but it's not that crazy OP. Like, and now I'm like, ELC was here, I have to finish him at all costs because ELC can win this game, literally can win this game. Just sit in a bush somewhere, never be found. And thankfully he does not get away, and I get to finish him. This is very important. So this one kill alone can decide this game, because ELC could just sit in a bush anywhere, like here or there, up north or in the middle somewhere, and just never get spotted and keep us spotted and win the game. And so we are still close. We are still losing though, but still, and I spotted those guys, so I go back to provide some spot, some crossfire, and I also don't want to get pushed from that Minotauro and the STRV. So I'm just making sure I keep this guy spotted, and he's dead. I'm just now making sure I don't get shot from behind, because I know that the STRV and Minotauro can be pushing this side in those bushes, and someone took a blind shot, as you could see. And now I want to make sure they don't come close, but I don't want to push, I don't want to sit in that bush because they could be blind shooting it. It's very obvious bush. So this is kind of uncommon area, but I chose to sit here instead because I have all these trees around me, and I have a very good view of the base, and also behind me I can spot anyone. So if someone pushes in the middle, I can spot them, or if someone pushes up north here, like straight here, I can spot them, so they don't sneak up to me. And I was able to spot this Leopard PTA, which is very important. Again, very good gun, very good view range. And thankfully STRV finishes him. This is what's important about having a crossfire. So on this side, STRV is on the other side, so he can't hide from us both. On this side I could kill him, and now I know I could push this guy, but STRV was able to pick him up. And now I know that they have all these 2D TDs, and I know they would not go flanking, they would be in this area. And I was thinking they could even push up north, and I was able to spot this Minotaur, which is very important. Again, we know where he is now, and I know artillery was shooting from this side, so I just want to go and flank them. So my asking for help, and STRV finishes artillery, which was here. So we know STRV is also on this side, so I can go now to flanking and also find artillery, which is I know was on this side because he shot me twice. So it's very important. If you push right up here, STRV will just spot you, outspot you. There is no chance. So that's why I'm just going from another side. And I find artillery, which is important to just get rid of. And I get lucky here with the fire. And I was going to go up here. I realized you can't drive up there anymore. And now we know where STRV is too. And now I spotted both of those TDs. We know where they are. He's running back there. And I finished the artillery too. So I'm basically now in charge of this tier 10 game with my good view range and good command. And I spot this guy, and now he's vulnerable because I'm again providing crossfire. They are facing him on that side, and I have his side, and you can see sides of this tank is weaker. 217 is enough to go through, so it's not unkillable. And he cannot spot me because I'm in a bush, and it's a TD and I have it. I'm still spotting him. I got that assistance, and now he spots me. That doesn't matter, and this guy is just waiting for me, but I ignore him because in this case this guy just needs 2 shots, and he could kill me in 2 shots, and he shoots very fast, so I choose to ignore him. And face to face I can't penetrate that guy. I have to track him and flank him and stuff, and it's very fast, it spins very fast, so I don't have a good chance. So I just choose to flank this guy and put another side shot. And now he decides to run away, and now it's easy for me to just go in and finish him. And we won this game, and very important roles we played, staying alive, providing view range, providing gun, flanking maneuvers, killing ELC, and then at the end take out TDs. And we did not much damage. We killed 4, which is important. We killed artillery, tier 10 TD, ELC, and other TD, and we did 2746 damage, which is not much, and 4 kills. But this is not about 10k damage. This is just making an impact as a bottom tier and just helping your team, supporting your team. And we did 1189 assistance, not much again, but again very important. Not much, but very important. Well, this was it today, and hope this helps someone. This is my mindset and what I was thinking through, and hope this was educational for someone, and see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.